game of the 2024-25 regular season, who scored a league high of 61 points.
Was it De'Aaron Fox, Nikola Jokic, Stephen Curry, or Giannis Antetokounmpo?
We know that huge performances can lead to wins in King of the Court in my team.
You know, I agree, Alexis. And this next winner continuously outperformed everyone else in my team and now takes the 2K TV award for the King of the Court. Congratulations, E-Bands.
What's going on? It's E-Bands, and I'm excited to have received the My Team GOAT Award for this year. Firstly, I want to thank you guys, 2K TV, going from not being extremely known in the community at the beginning of the year to working my way up to being one of the best players in the world to now being recognized for it. Definitely feels good. Also, I want to thank my friends. We've been playing each other all year, getting each other better. It's a big part of my success. Lastly, but not least, I want to thank my support system within the My Team community. Y'all been amazing. Start this year. Definitely been a great experience because of you guys.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3. And for the Warriors, they've got Buddy Hield. Kevon Looney is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Dixon in at the 2 guard. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Here's Holmgren. Looney grabs a miss. Golden State with the ball. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Pass to Wallace. It's blocked. Here's Dixon. Fires in the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point game. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, so much fun watching him score the ball. He's averaging a little more than 36 a game. Curry surveys. Pass to Dixon. The three-pointer off the mark.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Now here's Williams. It's rejected. Here's Dixon. And a nice finish on the layup. Dixon's got 5 points.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
Williams with it. He had 19 points in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
Yeah, that one's good. Dixon's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Thunder trail by 5. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Golden State calls timeout. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Down low. Here's Dixon. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. He's got 9.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Looney grabs a miss.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Oklahoma City foul. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Warriors, Dixon. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Outside, Williams. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Dixon, good.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Thunder trail by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Wallace outside. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Oklahoma City, no movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they continue to look incredibly dangerous. The cohesion and teamwork they show on a nightly basis has a lot to do with that. They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket counts. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Smooth pass to Curry. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
A multiple-time champion and relentless competitor. Curry's drive to be an all-time great, well, he's pretty much there.
Here's Williams. Pass to Wallace. The Warriors pull it in.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Dixon. This one for three. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds now. Gets stolen by Hield. In transition, here come the Warriors. It's good. Dixon's got 17 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Thunder trail by 11. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility of both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now that we're at the midway point of the season, Richard, what do you say to teams near the top of the standings?
That's not how you start, it's how you finish. We've got plenty of season left, and even though they've played well so far, you can't afford to get complacent.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
The best thieves in the league, the steals leaders over the last month. Second is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
Holmgren, the pass to Dort. Chalk up 2 there.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Here's Dixon. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Looney. Outside Curry. Here's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Curry's got 7 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Dixon. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Utah.
What a job he's done defensively, causing turnovers, just being a pain for the opposition.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in for Williams. Wiggins comes in for Dort. Caruso, he's checked in for Wallace. And Joe subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's Caruso. They get the rebound.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Caruso against Schroeder. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 18.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Joe, the pass to Williams. Caruso outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Williams. That one goes. Count it.
Caruso knows how to manipulate a defense. That's a nice dish right there.
Here's Dixon, covered by Joe. Dixon can't get it to go. Thunder trail by 16. Outside Joe. To the inside. Here's Williams. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Dixon. Shots blocked. Inside. Here's Caruso. And that one is hammered home.
And Caruso's athleticism just jumps out to you, especially when he's up there finishing.
Outside Schroeder. Here's Dixon, covered by Joe. The shake, puts the move on. Some solid defense from Williams. Thunder trail by 12. Here's Wiggins. Blocked. Here's Dixon. He's got 19. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Caruso. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
For your work.
He's going with a